Calling all classics. The certified classics only. The podcast will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the podcast. The podcast. Guys, we are back for another round today, and we are in a different location.
We are.
How about this? What's going on here?
Who would have thought it? We got upgraded.
We got upgraded. Thank you. Special shout out to the Bella Vista Hotel.
Yes.
We are recording here live in their studio.
Live in Bella Vista. It feels pretty good.
A bit of setup issues and a few little technical issues here. I don't know what this arm is right here doing. I don't know what this is doing.
In the way.
You're just gonna have to deal with it for this episode because we've been through hell so far on the podcast.
It feels like we already did a podcast.
I know we've literally been here for like an hour and a half, like trying to sort everything out.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness, it's been absolutely insane. But the facilities are amazing.
They are.
So thank you so much again to the Bella Vista Hotel for providing this for us. This has been absolutely a game changer for us.
A grand gesture on that.
A game changer for us, if you could say.
And it's for once, SEGANA hasn't sponsored a podcast location.
I know. How fancy schmancy are we being?
No, I did.
We've got a venue.
Oh, my venue.
La 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 la. Look, we've got a great show. We got a great show.
We have a jam-packed show.
Yeah, a jam-packed show. We've been prepping this one for a few days, guys. This is going to be jam-packed. Smackdown, amigo smackdown. We're getting down to business.
We are.
First on my agenda here, Josh, we have a few things that we need to talk about.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Well, my first one was we're in a new venue today.
we scratched surface quite quick.
Look, this week I got a few things across my desk at the office is what I said in a previous episode, and I'll say it again because it happened to me again.
Oh man.
Unwritten social rules.
Oh, okay.
These are things that for all of you who don't know at home, which we all know the unwritten social rules. Things like elevator etiquette.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk into an elevator and you stand facing the door. You face the door.
Yeah.
I mean, what do? Do you face the door?
Of course.
Everyone faces the door.
Of course, it's an elevator. Face the other way.
Imagine just walking in. We should do that actually for a segment one day. Like just walk into elevators and just stand and look at the back.
Yeah.
But like, why is that a thing? Where did that start? Like, how did that even begin? Who was like, you know what? Everyone stands facing the door. Otherwise, we're all awkward.
Well, I'm gonna hit the button in front of me and then turn around and just wait the other way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's weird because you walk in one way.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I can't look at anyone.
I think that's true. That's true. I think it's more like those situations where like you're in an elevator and you see two doors and you don't know which one's gonna open.
It's like a stranger, like strangers in a box, right? It's like a hostage situation for like 15 floors.
Oh man, you know what I hate? I just hate how everyone has to be awkward. And sometimes like you're in there a long time. Yeah. And the social protocol is just to be quiet and not speak.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the social protocol. So we follow the social protocol on this podcast.
We do.
We're social protocol folk. Don't get it twisted, people.
Oh man.
Yeah, look, another one that came across my desk was the check dance for credit cards. For when you're paying when you're paying at a restaurant, there's the classic check dance. Yeah. It's like who's gonna no. It's not the
yeah. I know what you mean.
It's like who's gonna pay for the meal?
Yeah.
And this happens all the time. I'm usually on the transferring end. I'm not usually the one copping the bill.
Yeah. Of course.
Like last night, we went to a friend's house. We all got pizza, and I was transferring today, $11 each. I'm usually on the transferring end.
Yeah.
Are you usually on the? I would say you are.
I would say no, but like I think it comes down to common courtesy of host. I think host should always be the one to make that decision, and then everyone just follows the protocol.
You're just a classic. I think you are just a classic, my friend.
Man. I like that though. The check dance is definitely a thing.
Yeah, I think the check dance is a thing. The few methods that you could use to kind of get it out of your paying for the situation. If you're one of those people like Josh over here who doesn't like paying for anything, he's a bit of a stingy.
Yeah, I'm stingy. I'm
stingy. A few little things. The fake generous offer.
The fake generous offer.
This is a classic, people. This is the one where you're sitting at a table with a group of friends and you go, listen. They offer to pay and their tone says, please don't let me pay. So let's do a role-playing thing real quick.
Right.
So we're all sitting around. We just finished eating.
Okay? Yeah. Right.
I'm going to be the one who doesn't want to pay.
Okay, I was ready to be that.
Well, because I have to show you what I mean.
Okay, yeah. All right. Oh, this was lovely. Oh, who's gonna pay? Oh, Derek.
I'm just so... Guys, food coma, anyone?
Oh.
Seriously. I'm just ready to go to fall asleep right now.
These words sound a bit familiar.
Yeah, I'm just ready to fall asleep right now. Guys, I've just realized something. Oh my goodness, I would totally pay. I only carry my credit card on me. I don't want to do split bills with a credit card. It just gets all messy, doesn't it? Damn, has anyone got any cash? Josh, you always carry cash, don't you?
I've got coins. Do you take coins?
I'm sure they take coins. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Which is probably what you did.
I did do that.
I noticed yesterday you were explaining how full you were.
Do I sneak out the back? Do I go to the bathroom and sneak out the back?
Man.
Guys, we got a show lined up for you today. Unwritten social rules we just went through. We've got a game coming up. We've got a lot of little tricky scenarios to get each other with. Maximum penalty updates, all the good stuff, all in a new location. Bella Vista Hotel, shout out. Thank you so much. Forever and always. Let's get on with it.
Get on with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a beautiful drink on our hands.
But what's it time for, Josh?
It's time for Drink of the Week.
Drink of the Week.
It's the drink
It's the what?
of the week.
So yummy. Tasty. Isn't it just?
And here's what we think.
Just a little bit tasty, everybody. Just a little bit toasty here.
A little bit tingly.
What have we got? Josh, you went out to the bar. The lovely people at Bella Vista Hotel have supplied us with a lovely drink.
They have. And if you want to bring your drink up to the camera, it's a lovely dark purple color, much like Sagana colors, actually.
Lovely.
It's actually a cocktail. A cocktail called the Fruit Tingle. It's got vodka, lemonade, raspberry, blood orange, and blue caracal
Are you
liqueur.
kidding?
5 things. It looked crazy when I saw it. I was like, I just have to do it. I just have to do it.
Oh, dude, let's dive into
yeah.
it. Let's have a sip.
I'm
dying.
I'm ready. Ooh. Oh my God, it's actually a fruit tingle at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I didn't think it'd be so similar. Wow.
This is actually beautiful.
That really is.
Wow. I don't know how to explain that. And we've got a whole jar.
We do.
We're going to be piping through that. Let me tell you what. All right, guys, that was our drink of the week. Thank you so much for listening to us talk about drinks of the week every single week, by the way.
They're probably like, these guys have a problem.
But now we have a great environment to do so. We've got a bar right outside the studio here. I wish you could see it. Maybe we'll show you in a little side clip. But great facilities to do so. So now drinks of the weeks are pretty much endless.
Yeah, literally.
Endless drinks
Endless
of the week.
drinks of the week.
We love those.
We do.
We love those. Let's move on, guys.
Get on with it.
All right, guys, we've got a new segment here. It's a brand spanking new segment.
New segment, new
How
environment.
about it? It's called Too Petty or Too Valid. What is that? Well, we're going to get into that right after this.
Too petty. That is true. It is quite petty.
Or too valid.
That's also true. You might have a point. Too petty. Somebody help me out.
Or too valid.
Oh, man, I love that.
Are you going to be a bit petty?
Or a bit valid.
A bit stinky?
Oh, man.
Guys, basically what we're doing going through this segment is we are doing situations, posts. I've scoured the Reddit world, as we do. Situations where someone treats you a little bit harshly. You may be at the office, it may be on the road when you're driving, commuting, it may be at home. And basically we're going to see what kind of responses people could give that are a bit petty.
Yeah.
Or is it too petty? Or is it too valid? Now, I love the idea of this segment. What I've actually done is I've got the definition of too valid because I was talking to someone at work. They were like, "What's too valid?"
It
You
is
can't say
kind of
too valid.
Yeah, it is.
But it is a definition. The definition of too valid. The phrase "too valid" isn't commonly used, but conceptually, it could be imply something excessively accurate, justified, or widely accepted to a degree that might become problematic in certain contexts. For example, unchallengeable ideas.
Okay.
So that's what too valid means. So if you're acting in a petty way against someone, but is justified,
Of course.
it's too valid.
Of course.
Unchallengeable. Don't come at me.
There's a justification somewhere in the middle there.
100%. Have you got some examples?
I do.
Do you want
I
me-
do.
Why don't you crack on?
Okay. All right. Well, this will be an interesting one. All right. It's kind of a bit of a conversation between two people. Mm-hmm. Two friends are at a soccer game watching one of their kids play.
Yeah.
All right. So it's between a dad and a friend. They're the two people in the store.
Yeah.
So the friend goes, your son is playing like he's in The Walking Dead. Get him off the field. And then the dad goes, he could be a little injured. Cut him some slack. And then he goes back to the friend and he's like, honestly, he's dragging them down. Boring. And then the dad goes back like, oh, it's a bit harsh, mate. When he could be injured, like, honestly, just give him a little bit of slack. And the friend goes, nah, he might as well be the ref on a traffic light, just with this traffic cone, and be like, yeah, just come through, mate. Just come through. And the dad goes, well, at least a traffic cone will be more useful than your commentary.
Ooh.
So,
Oh,
do you think the dad's final comment, so that last little one,
yes.
do you think that response to what the first one was towards a friend? Do
Yeah.
you reckon that was too petty or too valid?
I'm gonna say it's too valid.
I'm gonna say too valid too.
Like, shut up.
Like, that's my kid, man. And
Boring.
Like, you're talking smack about my kid. Come on, man.
100%. What's wrong with you?
Jeez.
What's wrong with you?
Traffic cone, really?
I've got a little something actually prepared for this segment.
Okay.
To test your ability.
Oh, no.
If you're too petty
No.
or too valid.
This is like a game within the game.
Guys, the game is called Are You a Petty Spaghetti?
Oh, my goodness.
And it goes a little something like this. We'll pull it up on the screen.
All
We'll
right.
be back instantaneously
Oh, my gosh.
for all you podcasters at home. All right, everyone.
my
we
goodness.
are here with the game on the big screen. It's going to be put up in post. It's going to be captured on the GoPro. We've got all the facilities now.
We do.
A big TV for a big quiz. Brought to you by Segana Puzzles for You.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, they are back. We said they were coming back, and they are back with a vengeance.
They are.
All right, here we go. Are you... Oh, well, I'm just going to let the song speak for itself. It's time for Are You a Petty Spaghetti?
Oh, that's so cool.
Are you a petty spaghetti? What will you do? It's up to you. Just choose. Will he be petty or will he be nice? Joshua, come on down! This one's for all the marbles, folks.
This one's for all the marbles. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. This is
To
awesome.
see if you are a petty spaghetti.
All right, let's do it.
Or a Petsy Betsy, perhaps. We'll have multiple scenarios.
Okay.
Multiple scenarios, multiple options to choose from. If you're too petty by the end, maximum penalty jar donation for you, please. There's nothing at stake for me here because I said I'm going to get you.
Oh, my goodness. This is so not fair. This is like straight into the deep end.
Well, just don't be petty.
All right.
Thing is, it is also a blind test.
What, so I have to close my eyes and do this?
You just can't know what the responses are. There's nothing stopping you from doing the same to me. I reserve all rights to do anything I want.
Yeah.
Scenario 1. Our friend says they'll be there on time for once, but they show up 45 minutes late. Minutes late. I'm just thinking of you.
Yeah, lovely.
45 minutes late without even texting. This is the 5th time this month. What will you do?
This is so not fair. This is just like, this is just maths. You've mathed me right now.
Come on.
Hey.
Option A. You petty
Oh,
Murphy.
come
you.
on. I bet you both of them were petty.
You petty Murphy.
I bet both of them
You
were.
petty Murphy.
Come on, bro.
Oh, hey, I didn't know you were measuring time in dog years. Should I just start making dinner reservations for tomorrow? Yes. That is, so far, it's not looking too good
It's
for
not,
you, mate.
it's not.
And just to prove that it's not all petty, option B, you're a saint. Glad you made it. Maybe next time give us a heads up. Scenario 2. You order food from a nice restaurant and save it for later in the fridge. When you finally get home from a long day, you're dreaming of that lasagna, but it's mysteriously gone and your roommate looks very full. Josh, what will you do? A or B?
I choose C.
Not an option.
I choose A. I choose A again.
A?
Yep.
Option A.
Oh, come on,
we
man.
got a petty crocker over here.
Oh, this is working exactly how you wanted it to.
Oh, nice. Looks like my lasagna was delicious. Judging by the evidence on your plate, should I just send you the bill or should we just call it a roommate tax? Wow.
Oh, no.
You are not looking too good, big fella.
I'm not looking good at all, everyone.
Scenario 3. Your coworker keeps sending you last-minute urgent tasks right before you're about to log off for the day. This has happened for 3 days straight.
Oh, my goodness.
Josh, what are you going to do?
B.
Option B. Petty spaghetti has a ring to it, eh?
I feel like you're switching, aren't you?
Set up
You're
an
switching.
out-of-office order reply for exactly 5 p.m. every day that says, oops, looks like you caught me right before the buzzer. Unfortunately, I've already entered post-work Zen mode. All tasks received after this time will be handled in the next business cycle. Namaste.
You are doing this manually. I see you. There's no way I'm going to get any right because I see you.
I proved it to you in the first slide that there's
man.
2.
Can I just, take it. Take it. Take it.
Yeah, put your token in the jar because, unfortunately, congratulations, Petty Poppins. You are a petty spaghetti. Sponsored by Segana Puzzles for you, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along.
What I was getting into.
Sorry about that, mate.
Sorry, but not sorry.
It is what it is.
You basically just kind of put a gun to my head and you put a token in.
I will be honest with you. Because you have submitted your token, there's no takebacks.
Of course. We should just leave it there.
The first one was a legitimate option.
No, it was not.
The second 2, however, I did bamboozle you a little bit.
So there was just, even if I did well, there was just no.
Yeah, they were all petty slides.
You're a classic.
You're just a classic.
I'm so getting my revenge.
Look, 2 petty or 2 valid. Josh, he's a little Petsy Betsy, isn't he?
I am.
Petty spaghetti over here.
Get on with it.
What have we got now?
We have got. Where's my come on down music?
Did you make one? Here it is.
Oh.
Take my advice.
Take it. Take
Take my advice.
Why should I?
Hope you take it and never let it go.
Words I said, obviously. Take my advice.
Oh, just go on and take it.
I'll take it.
Oh, I will too.
All right,
Take
Josh.
my advice.
Yeah, please just explain. I've done enough talking.
Okay, well, take my advice. It's just literally what it is. People on the internet have come with their problems and we need to give them advice because we're certified podcast hosts.
We are certified podcasters. Don't get that twisted.
So I think we've got enough.
This is our advice.
We've got enough advice around therapy and
Yep.
around anything that can help people.
Yes.
Basically, if you want to go through the slides, we can talk to them about the rules.
Okay.
I just want to hit.
Yeah.
Want to hit next?
Absolutely.
9 scenarios are asked of the public where they're asking for advice. There's 4 multiple choice answers per question. We just got to pick what we think the most common answer will be, and then in the next slide, the answer will show. Very simple. There's 9 questions, so there will be a loser if it's even by the end.
Okay.
Loser submits their token. I hope I'm not 2 for 2.
All right. Well, let's hope for 2 for 2, guys.
I'm
you ready?
I am so
All
ready.
right. Let's play the game.
Let's get it. All right. My boss just announced that we're having a team building exercise. What should I do? A. Pretend to be a mannequin and never move. B. Start a trust fall but use actual trust issues. C. Hide in the supply closet with snacks. Or D. Stage a dramatic fainting spell.
I would suggest just doing the team building exercise.
I mean, you love your team buildings.
Look,
don't you?
okay. The most common one, that's what we're guessing, right?
We are. Public vote.
Stage a dramatic fainting spell.
I'm going start a trust fall. B. Oh, it was C. As if it was C.
Nah, that's not right. I still need a boost sound, everyone. I haven't got one yet.
Oh.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question.
My friend keeps telling me about their pet health issues. How do I respond without sounding rude? A. Suggest their pet needs an exorcist. B. Recommend a voodoo doll for their symptoms. C. Propose a new health trend diet of pure air. Or D. Act like the pet symptoms are a plot for a thriller novel. A. The pet exorcist.
I'm going to say, I want to say that too.
I just went with my gut instinct.
I'm just going to say C to split us up.
All right.
C to split us up.
Yes, come on, baby.
That's just so annoying. I was going to go for that.
You should have said it first.
Look, I was slow on the ball, all right? I got a lot of buttons to push. Okay.
Next question. I'm dealing with an annoying telemarketer. How do I handle them? A. Pretend you're a time traveler needing urgent help. B. Engage in a lengthy conversation with them about extraterrestrial life. C. Request their advice on a fictional crisis. Or D. Sing your responses to them in dramatic office style.
I'm going to go with
They're all good.
C.
I'm going...
The fictional crisis. That's me.
I'm going B. Lengthy conversation about extraterrestrial life. Oh, no way! Come on! Yes!
This is not right.
Come on!
That can't be right.
Mum has done the answers for me. I have not checked
Who's
anything.
done this? No, I don't believe this.
I'm telling the truth.
Again, I need to have a word. I need to have a
Go
word.
have your word. Next question.
How many questions are there?
I've got a terrible cold and need to go to work. How do I cope? A. Wear a sick disguise with exaggerating symptoms. B. declare you're in plague mode and act it out. C, use dramatic coughs as a conversation starter. D, pretend you're a recovering patient with odd rituals. C, dramatic coughs as a conversational starter for me.
A, wear a sick disguise.
Oh, that was my next pick.
Listen,
it's B. Damn.
Listen, you don't deserve another win, or I deserve at least one win here.
You're just not.
Why did you pick 4 multiple choice? Like that's just the odds are so low.
Well, it's interesting. My computer is running slow and I'm frustrated. What's a fun fix? A, create a slow computer game where you track every lag for laughs. B, pretend your computer is practicing patience and join in. C, set up tech support with hotline with bizarre solutions. D, hold a slow motion workday with exaggerated reactions.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with C. Okay,
I can.
You can change.
I can change.
You can also stay with it. As well.
I'm gonna go with D.
What is it? Oh, it's A. You're kidding me, man.
I even thought to go with A. I even thought.
Why are you not going with your gut?
Nah, we need a fact check here. We need to fact check this.
Hey, ChatGPT neither can confirm or deny that
BS.
their correct involvement in this. Next question.
Come on, man.
I've been invited to a wedding, but don't know the couple very well. What's a good gift idea? A, a custom mug that says congratulations on your lifelong sentence. B, a survival kit. B, a survival kit for marriage with items like earplugs and a stress ball. C, a framed photo of a random couple with a note saying meet your future selves. D, a DIY photo album filled with empty pages for their memories.
I'm gonna go with A.
I'm gonna go with C.
Alright.
Oh, it was B. You're kidding me. That was a good one too.
Did I just put this token in right now? Like, is this where we're
We're
at?
getting. Hey, look, there's still time. I'm only 2 ahead.
Okay.
So you could be still in this. My
Maybe.
roommate keeps eating my food. How do I address this? A, label everything with the property of the hungry roommate and see if it stops. B, start a food death journal with detailed notes on each incident. C, put a sign on your food that says it will explode if touched. D, offer a food sharing contract with ridiculous items.
I'm gonna go with C.
I'm gonna go with A. I was gonna go with C, but I'll go with A.
I know, because I think A is like more real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No!
Yes, finally! Finally! No! That's what I said. I'm gonna say it again.
No, I should have said it quicker.
How about that? First one on the board. He's on the board. He's on the
No,
board.
come on. Surely that's the end of the game. No! I'm stuck in a long line at the shops. How do I pass the time? A, start a waiting game where you guess everyone's backstories. B, pretend you're in a reality show and narrate your experience. C, create art only using waiting materials. Or D,
Offer line entertainment by performing impromptu skills.
they are classic.
I think I'm gonna go with A, because I like guessing people's backstories. Like it's like people watching. Right?
I'm gonna go
Like
B. Pretend you're a reality show.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
Just take it. Just
Come
freaking take it, man.
man.
I'm gonna have to do 2 petty
Come
spaghettis next week.
I'm gonna have to do 4.
Oh, thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. Thank you. That was lovely.
All right,
I had a
look.
great time.
Here's my token. Have it. Take it away.
Jeez.
I don't care anyway.
Talk about salty.
I don't care
Sallies.
anyway.
My goodness.
It's whatever. Guys, I mean, that was the game.
That was the game.
There's nothing more to it. I've lost. I am 1 step closer to that maximum penalty.
Yes.
I just need to petty spaghetti you more.
And I need to as well.
That has to be a thing now. If you want to really get on someone's, nerves, like really take them down a peg, just petty spaghetti them.
Just petty spaghetti. I
Rig
guess
the
so.
whole system.
Just rig it. Just rig it.
Look, if you want something, get after it.
That's so not fair, man.
If you want something, take it. Take it.
Oh, man.
Don't think outside the box. Buy the box. Then sell it for a profit.
Get on with it.
The government gives all the facts, but they don't know about my tinfoil hat. I don't think it's a stretch to confess that everyone is out to get us. Save us. Someone to crack the conspiracy case. Crack the conspiracy case.
We're going to crack that conspiracy live here on the show in Bella Vista Hotel.
We are.
We're taking it external and we're loving the situation.
Next minute, the Bella Vista conspiracy case.
Oh, that one's coming down the pipeline, everyone. I'm just going to quickly run, grab the tinfoil hats, come back.
Sorry. So how's everyone doing? Is everyone having a lovely day so far? Lovely car ride or shower? I don't know. However you guys are living. You're in my shot.
Guys, what a segment. This one is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. I've got a few. The birds aren't real movement. You know about that?
Kind of. I feel like I've heard of that before.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah.
So basically, the whole thing is that birds aren't real.
Yeah.
They are robots designed by the government with cameras in their eyes to spy on us, and all that kind of stuff. And they charge up. Get this, by sitting on power lines. So they sit on the power lines and they charge up, and they're like, "Hey, I have power. I'm gonna spy on you. I'm gonna spy on you." A couple of examples to kind of prove this conspiracy. I have to read them out because my memory can only be so good, guys.
Of course.
Disappearance of certain birds. So some claim that the sudden decline in bird populations, such as the passenger pigeon, was not due to natural extinction, but because the government systematically replaced these species with surveillance drones. Oh. So they had no need for them anymore.
Yeah.
These extinctions were just cover-ups to switch to mechanical birds.
Yeah.
And then obviously birds sitting on power lines, I already mentioned.
Yeah, that's insane though.
They always sit on power lines. Why?
Why?
God made them to sit in trees. Now they sit on power lines.
Yeah.
Something fishy going on.
No, but like that time was very weird. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people were looking into the deeper stuff around the world.
It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy, yeah, for sure.
Probably one of the more genuine ones. Please, let me please hear what you have to say.
I just want to say I can't believe you brought up birds.
Oh, you had it?
I've got another bird one.
Oh.
But it's one that I've been thinking of, honestly, like throughout my life.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Like literally, I was in high school. I remember first thinking about this.
Yeah.
And I even Googled it, and like people had like put in posts about that as well. It's very small. It's very small. It's very weird.
It's good.
Where do birds go when they die? Like honestly, other than roadkill,
Yeah.
you never see a bird carcass or like a bird like decomposing on the side, or like in a grass field, or like under a tree where, from their nest. Like you don't see that. You usually see a bird flattened on a road.
Yeah, roadkill.
Roadkill. Unless you can say you've seen that.
Are we looking for it?
I just find it. I find it more weird that we have it though.
Yeah.
I'm never going on side of it. I never want to see it. Who wants to go and see a dead bird?
True.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's strange how you never see it. And no, Continue.
I
was just saying because there's reasons.
Yeah.
You got obviously they're small and they're quite small. They decompose quite quickly, especially being in like warmer environments.
Yeah.
Like it's hotter.
Yeah.
Obviously you got other reasons of that. Other animals like other birds that eat. They're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Insects obviously come very quickly. It makes sense why they go so quickly.
Yeah.
But still,
Nah. Something else.
something is up. Something is up.
The fact that we never see it, and now we've got this birds aren't real movement, it just goes to show, guys, there's something afoot. They're linked somehow.
Yeah.
And maybe it's our task to link them.
Maybe
With our tinfoil hats in hand, on head, as
On
should
head.
I say, we crack that conspiracy.
Definitely.
Maybe this is something that we return to with a little more fact checking.
And I think, honestly, I just want to touch on that because I think like
Yes.
people, I don't know, I want them to believe how I believe. And I feel like it's quite odd. Honestly, like when I told you this, I'm surprised that you haven't thought about it.
No, I never thought about it. Never.
But even the reasons that I stated, it still feels like it's not enough. So
Yeah.
I had to be creative. I had to do something that will at least, one, show people that why it's not in the public eye because
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Okay.
And two, just to reassure them the reason.
Yeah, you want
Why?
people to be really invested
Exactly.
in your reason for believing why we never see
Exactly.
decomposed birds.
I'm going to send you something I would like you to play.
Okay, yeah,
For our
please.
audience, please.
Send it to me. We'll do this real quick.
Real quick, yes.
Nah, mate. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here, ain't it? Yeah, I think the weather's been serving us quite right. Just been having some chest pains the last couple of days, eh? Don't know what's going on. They don't sound too good. You better, mate, my heart, mate. Smitherson, what's wrong? Smitherson. Look, mate, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Just tell the wifey and tell the kids that I love them. And make sure you hide my body so the humans don't find out. I'll do whatever it takes, Smithy. And last little thing before I go. Look at me when I'm talking here. I'm looking. Don't let the humans find out about this. This is our secret. Oh, we're doomed.
Honestly, looking at it from that perspective, it makes sense. It makes sense why we don't see it.
How did you did you like hack the government database to find that
It
recording?
took me so long to find that transcript.
They're covering it up.
They're covering it up.
They really don't want anyone to know about this.
Jeez.
That blows my mind. To get your hands on a recording like that, that takes some effort.
Man, they've been hiding that for a long time, everybody.
They have. And it's funny you should bring something to the table that you found.
Yes.
Because I also found something. the flat Earth 2.0.
Oh.
Have you heard of that theory?
I've heard of the flat Earth, but not the 2.0.
The flat Earth, yes. No one believes in a flat Earth, but they're all crazy. Don't come for us.
Don't come for us.
Even though you are in the
We're at Bella Vista.
people
Hotel.
usually come for you. Anyway, the flat Earth 2.0. That is a very special something.
Yes.
I wasn't convinced at first. I found someone who sent something into the podcast and was very convincing.
Okay.
Extremely convincing. I had to
Oh.
double take in terms of audio.
Yeah.
I'm going to
All
play it for you right now.
All right.
Let's see what you think.
All right, let's do it.
This could be the next big theory, and NASA and the government is hiding this from us.
Okay.
So let's just have a listen.
I'm ready.
Look, everyone's been arguing for centuries. Is the Earth flat? Is it round? But you know what they're not talking about? The truth. The Earth is neither. It's a donut. That's right. A giant cosmic Krispy Kreme. Think about it. Why do the planes never fly over the North Pole? Because it's the donut hole, baby. Fly over that and you're gone, poof, into the glaze void. And don't even get me started on the meteors, man. Those aren't space rocks, people. They're sprinkles falling off the Earth's edge. Earthquakes? Everyone's like, oh, it's the tectonic plate shifting, blah, blah, blah. Wrong. Earthquakes are just the Earth going stale. Yeah, the crust gets dry, the cracks open up, and boom, earthquake. It's like when you leave a donut out for too long and it starts breaking apart. That's why California's always shaking. It's the crumblier part of the donut. NASA's been hiding this one for years because they know the truth. The Earth isn't a planet. It's breakfast food. So next time you're eating a donut, just remember, you're holding a model of the universe in your hands, man.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. You sure you didn't get the guy from that 70s show who like smokes a lot to say that?
Look, man, I can't neither prove or deny that. Look, he made a convincing case, and when I heard what he had to say,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, we can't refute this.
It puts it into perspective.
My tinfoil hat is literally vibrating on my skull.
Can't contain it.
There's problems. We do have problems. NASA, if you know anything about this, please hit us up. SEGANA Podcast at gmail.com.
Get on with it.
There's this thing that I've come across recently, Josh, I wanted to bring up with you.
Yes.
It's not really something I've come across recently, but only something I've thought about because I really want to win the lottery.
Well, doesn't everybody?
Doesn't everybody? And if only we had a little friend like a genie to help us out. Grants wishes.
That's true.
But what if that genie was not as nice as you would have thought? What if every time you make a wish, it tries to just completely derail you, go the other way?
That sounds a bit petty.
That sounds like what an actual genie is in genie lore. Let's get into it. This is
right.
I Wish Upon a Genie.
Oh.
When you wish upon a genie, and the genie turns out to be meanie. He's a genie. He'll never give you what you want. Never, 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 never. Or you'll get schooled. He's a genie.
Don't be fooled or you will get schooled.
Oh.
A genie will take your wishes and just...
Love the ad-libs.
A genie will take your wishes and completely flip them on their head. And just in case you don't believe me, I'm going to give you some real life examples.
Alrighty.
Josh,
Yes.
you have given me...
I have given you some, yes. Did you want me to tell you why, or did you not want that part?
Look, you can tell me why if you like, but make it brief.
Okay.
You've got some wishes. Let's hear
All
all
right,
about
all
them. I'm going to refute you.
All right, let's
I
do
am
it.
the genie.
All right, let's do it. I hope you don't, but let's do it. I wish, number one, I wish all group texts were narrated by Morgan Freeman. Imagine the calm, iconic voice explaining why I don't want to go on that 5:30 a.m. group hike or a morning gym session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just kind of like set the tone much more nicer. You know what I mean? Let people down easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Granted.
If that's your wish.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman narrates every group text in continuous loop, never ending, never pausing. So every time someone sends a new message, he starts with the entire conversation over from the very beginning, every single time. He also speaks out loud so surrounding people can hear the text. Now, does that sound like something you would now still want?
You've tweaked it.
But see, no, but that's what I mean.
I
That's what a
know.
genie would do. He's giving you your wish. If that's your wish. If that's your
That's your wish.
Oh, man.
All right, hit me up. What's your second wish?
I wish all bars had unlimited refills. Unlimited refills, more like unlimited cheap deals. I've crunched the numbers and I can see the guaranteed return in the form of liquid assets.
In the form of liquid assets. Look, love it. Love it. And
you would
if
too.
all things being equal, we'd all love it.
True.
However,
Oh, what a classic wish.
what a classic wish. Granted. But you can only get refills after finishing a 30-minute PowerPoint presentation on drink safety prepared by the bar staff.
Oh, no. Doesn't sound so bad, though.
I mean, you're wasting a lot of time
know.
between refills watching a safety PowerPoint presentation over and over. It's the same one, every single refill.
I know.
Is that something you'd still want?
Look, if I'm there for like a good 12 hours, I'd do it.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if
Like,
you
on
and
a really big
maybe
night.
if you and all your friends were watching it at the same time, you can kind of spin it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, waiting half an hour for our refill, and we're being safe about it.
But it's a toughie. It's a toughie.
Yes. Lovely. Okay.
Third wish.
Third wish, please.
All right. I wish for the ability to communicate with horses.
Oh.
So I can finally get insider tips straight from the source. If a horse says it's feeling fast, you know I'm putting all my money on that.
Very good.
Oh, no. It's stinky.
Of course. You're waiting for that.
I was waiting for that. But I've got another one I'll play.
You would rather a sports bet wish?
Oh,
I couldn't play that one though because you had it. Anyway, here's
All
my
right.
response to that. Granted, you can talk to horses, but now every time you go to the racetrack, the horses beg you not to bet on them, telling you they're planning to lose on purpose. Good luck placing bets with that in your head.
Honestly, not bad. At least they told me. Imagine if they didn't. That would have been worse.
Or you could spin it another way. You can now communicate with horses, but they constantly argue with each other about who's faster, and they won't give you any straight answers when you ask about the race outcomes.
Bet me.
And I love how I already had my examples lined up because I knew you were just going to do sports bet.
Yeah, I know.
Some classic racing.
Of course, man. You know me.
Yeah.
You know me.
So is that something you would still want?
Probably. I love horses.
You just want to talk to them anyway. Hey, how you doing, mate?
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Lovely coach you have. Nice tail flip.
Nice leg. Oh, wait, that's not a leg. Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that?
Get on with it.
Guys, we have come to the end of the show.
That hit so fast.
The end of the show. And even after all this time setting it up,
Yeah.
the problems we had at the start, it was freaking great.
I know. It still hit just as I
It
thought it
just
would.
hit. It hit really well. We're in a new place. Everything's set up.
It's fresh. It's all fresh.
It's fresh. And we're only 6 episodes in. What is going on?
and we've been upgraded up to 6
We're
episodes.
insane. We're insane.
Somebody stop us.
We are literally OP right now. We are OP. Maybe this is an entire conspiracy theory. Maybe we're actually a part of it right now.
Oh.
Who knows? Guys, what a great episode. We had a lot of fun. Great segments. We don't trust genies anymore.
Hell no. Hell no.
We cracked the conspiracies with an ongoing conspiracy. How about that?
Yeah.
We did a lot today. I'm super excited for the way forward too with this new venue. Shout out Bella Vista Hotel. Thank you
Yeah,
again for having us.
massive.
Thank you so much for being a part of our journey so far. This is the first season, only the first 6 episodes.
Yes.
You guys have been great. The people that are getting involved are getting involved. They're giving us feedback. They're sending in their ideas. This is fantastic.
Yes, definitely.
We really want to show our appreciation for everyone taking part in the first season of this podcast. So, in order for that,
Yeah.
what we have done, we have created a little bit of a call to action, but also something in it for you.
For you.
For you. Reverse subscription model coming up.
Now, this is awesome. Tell them about it.
Okay, so we've got a SEGANA Podcast certified, certificate of classics.
Yeah.
So the certified classics is different. Certificate of classics. This is to certify this person, whoever it is, insert your name, in recognition of being a season 1 podcaster held on the 23rd of December. So you've got until probably the week before. We'll give you an update next week.
Yeah.
On when to get your submissions in for that.
Yeah.
This will be a one-time thing, not a 2-time thing, not a season 2 podcast.
yeah, none of this
This is
stuff.
a one-time thing.
Limited.
So while our audience is small, while we've got you guys, we've got a tight-knit community at the moment.
Yeah.
Send in your details, your name, your favorite segment so far, and you'll get yourself one of these hard copy. We'll get them framed.
Yeah.
Hard copy certificate of classics. For being a season 1 podcast, it'll have all your details on there.
Yeah.
It's just something tangible.
Because like literally when we're a few seasons down, it's just going to be like, I was there from season 1. It's kind of like a little staple, little token just to be like, yeah, you were part of it from the get-go.
100%. You can be like to everyone, look, I've got a season 1 podcast, so I was here from the start. I heard about classic beer when it was only a fetus. And now you're drinking it. I was there since conception, baby.
I was there when it opened.
Look, the season 1 podcaster certificates, they are coming at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Get your submissions in, please. We want to send these out. I don't care how much it costs.
Yeah. And again, we're being funded now, so unlimited money, everybody.
Guys, send in your submissions if you want one of these certificate of classics, which why wouldn't you? It's a piece of
I'm going to
history.
get one.
It's a piece of Segana history. Other than that, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, please
Podbean.
join us. We're dropping every single week on Monday like they're hot.
Like it.
Every single week, and we're never missing 6 seasons in a movie, straight up all the way.
That's the way to do it.
Shout out again to Bella Vista Hotel.
Thank you, Bella Vista,
Thank you
yes.
for having us. These are great facilities, and we can't wait. This is a great way forward.
We'll see you next week because we'll be back.
We'll see you next week.
We'll be back
Next Monday. Drawing the Mega Hot. Stay classic, everyone.
Stay it.
Get on with it. The podcast is now signing off. To all the certified classics. Until next week. Stay classic.